What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from gloomy Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we are live. We are alive. And I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we're in freaking Houston, baby. Real voice? What's going on with my voice? Is my voice bad? Oh, no. Of course, there's always going to be an issue. All right, someone clip it and send it to me to see if the audio is weird, because I was looking at it earlier and I thought it was a little bit different. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we're live. We're alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is the last day before we get to the gay month. That's right. And I wanted to get to God's country before we got to the gay month. Let's be freaking real, you know. Happy Gay Month Eve, okay? Happy Pride Month Eve for everybody that celebrates that. I certainly don't. I'm live, I'm alive, and I am in Houston, in God's country. I'm in Houston, I'm in God's country. You already know what's going on. You already know what it is. Folks, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news. 5/31/2025, 11:44 a.m. in Los Angeles time, and here in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, it's actually 1:44. And I'm a little late, and I apologize, but I obviously have a reason for this delay, this tardiness, and I'm going to tell you all about it in a brief moment. But this is a part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker, in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God, I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening in my life. For all the parasocialists out there who are like, Hassan, where are you? Why are you in Houston? Even though I basically describe my travel plans ahead of time for a very long time, and yet people still go, how is this, why is this happening, how is this happening? But in any case, folks, personal news wise, last night I ended the broadcast, and I obviously, when I ended the broadcast early, everyone was complaining, saying, oh my God, another half day. They keep getting shorter. And as always, it's because I'm quiet quitting. You know this. And not because I had to fly last night to Houston after ending the broadcast. That's precisely what I had to do. Bro, that's a tiny-ass room. Get an upgrade ASAP. It's a much larger room. There's a living room in the back. But we set it up here because there was a desk here. And I'm not going to be on the desktop for too long. I'm just going to do a little bit of news, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to go to DreamCon. For those of you who don't know, DreamCon is a convention put together by RDC, a black comedy troupe that have been around for a very long time. They're fantastic. They're hilarious. I've been a major fan of them for years and years. I did this last year as well, obviously. Some of you might know, some of you probably don't, but I'm playing basketball today. I'm playing basketball in the creator league that they put together every year for DreamCon. Oh my God, you missed Megan? I know, but she'll still be there. I think she's going to be watching. Personal news-wise, end of the broadcast, flew into Houston. As always, got stopped at TSA. Classic. Every single time, every single bag. They literally, this was the first time at TSA where they went through all of my bags numerous times. It was crazy. Like, they would just be like, all right, we got to put it back through. We got to put it back through. We got to put it back through. I think they've just, like, changed the I don't know. I feel like they might have changed something with the TSA, because like normally I get stopped and every single bag is checked thoroughly. But this time, not only did they check every single bag thoroughly, but they also made it go through the bag check multiple times. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. That was weird. But we got in. We flew in. The flight was easy. It wasn't that crazy. We got in at like 1 a.m. To the hotel. The guy driving me was a Palestinian dude, which was really cool. Talked to him, and he was like, you have to get married. That's what he kept saying, which was really funny. And got in. First thoughts, like I don't fuck with like brutalist architecture in Berlin. I've talked about this before. Houston is like a whole different ball game. It's not even brutalist. It's just, I don't even know what this would be considered. This is perhaps, it's apparently the largest city by like size, by space in the country. And I think it's like the fourth largest city by population. But oh my God, dude, this city is so, I mean, I don't want to shit on it too much. But the reason why it's so large by size is because it is it's the grayest, most depressing city I think I might have ever been inside of. It's just all corporate offices and parking lots. I do not know how someone like Beyonce came out of the city. Like, I don't understand it. Or rather, someone like Beyonce came out of the city and wasn't just talking about how depressed she is. Like, maybe I haven't gotten to see the abundance mindset out here, but like, there's no color in the city. It's like actually crazy. The only color, I feel like it's illegal. It's illegal to have any color in the city. Other than gray. It is incredible. On top of that, we get into the hodl, and oh my Lord, there are motherfuckers on the streets. I totally understand why it's illegal to drive dirt bikes in certain places. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because god damn, were they loud. The city streets are loud, folks. I'm in downtown. I mean, I was tired, so I knocked out regardless, but it was it took some effort to be able to knock out. I'll just say it's not my favorite. HasanAbi, #HasanAbi, are you going to DreamCon? No, I'm just in Houston for fun, dude. I'm just in Houston to enjoy the beautiful city. That's why I'm here. Not for DreamCon or anything. Yeah, I'm actually boycotting DreamCon. All right, so that's the reason why I'm here, obviously. This morning I woke up, had to get some stuff together. Didn't bring a patellar knee band. Had to go and like order like another band for my watch so I can wear it while I'm playing. Hopefully that won't be an issue. DreamCon last year was in Austin, I think. Or maybe it was it in Austin or was it in Dallas? It was in Austin. That's what my buddy is saying. He's in the back. Yeah, it was a Braun jersey. I'm wearing a Braun jersey, not a Luka one. I couldn't get a Luka one. I wanted to get a Luka one. They only had the brown ones when I went and watched the One Piece night, the Lakers Clippers game. What did you watch in the playing for Aaron? No, I finished Andor. I finished Andor last night. Shit was amazing. It was incredible. What a payoff. What a fucking payoff, dude. I mean, it's a slow burn for sure. It's first couple of episodes are slow, but you know, halfway through it starts getting really good. It's a really good show. I highly recommend it. Obviously, Disney is BDS, so you know, you got to do what you got to do when you're watching it, but if you want to be ethical. But season 2 of The Rehearsal, I was watching that as well to finish. To catch up with rehearsal, but I didn't have time to finish it. But you're a brave man wearing that fucking jersey around here. Why? Do people hate LeBron in Texas? Dom, do people hate LeBron in Texas? He says he doesn't like him, but he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know shit. We haven't seen the pits in a while. Here's a pit. Here's some pits for you guys. I know it's been a minute since you've seen the pitties. Look at that. But yeah, it's all about build-up. No one cares because the Rockets are always so disappointing. I mean, I'd wear a fucking Şengün jersey if he actually showed me any love, you know. I've DM'd him before. He doesn't respond to me. Some Turkish guy he is. You know what I mean? Alperen, hit me up, bro. I'm in your city. I'm in your town. Anyway, he's probably in Turkey right now. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, got some stuff together. Ordered some coffee. Took a shower. Set up the broadcast, set up the setup, tried to figure out on the back end, we got to do some tweaking so that when I'm playing basketball, you guys can see the live feed of the basketball being played while simultaneously you can get some color commentary from March and my buddy Dom and whoever's there, whoever's linked up with us. Extra brawling today, big dog. Yeah, I saw Max this morning. I saw YBK Ray and a bunch of other people, Mecca, like a bunch of other dudes that I've seen. Saw Cam and Peyton. Some of the people that I'm going to be playing against, some of the people that I'm on the same team as. And let me tell you, okay, I'm going to set this up for you guys. This is not me running away from responsibility. I want to set the expectations as low as possible for you. It is an unequal playing field, okay? I'm just telling you right now, the team that I am on is a good team. There's great players on that team. The team that we are playing against is an even better team, okay? I am a burden to our team. The opposing side is a better team overall. I'm just saying it's not cope. I am setting it up so you guys are aware of what might take place. I'm going to use my size. I'm going to try to post up, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a better performance than last year. It's not loser talk. Ready for failure, hopeful for a W. Start hitting the other team with politics to make them fall asleep. No offense, start scoring, bro. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I like that. Become primetime Tim Duncan. That's my goal. Did you work on your cardio for the game? I have been. I've been working on my cardio. I'm ready to see the recap on Law and Crime. Okay, calm down. So, other than that, my buddy who's from here, who's actually from Houston, brought some jollof rice and some Nigerian food, and that's my pregame. That's what I ate before playing basketball, so hopefully I don't have diarrhea. I normally do athletic competitions fasted. So I'm just, I'm set up in the worst way possible. But yeah, here's my pregame meal, some goat, some jollof rice, some Nigerian food. What show chatters a preview of your game later? I thought this was a private game that me and my buddies had. I don't know why. I don't know how you guys got access to the footage. Like, that's kind of crazy. I guess the scouts are out. And they're filming. They're filming my plays so that they know exactly what to look out for. Be on the lookout for. What is this? You're setting it up like you're about to shit your pants and get broken ankles immediately? That could potentially happen. I'm just warning you ahead of time. There's a likelihood that could happen. Scouts for what? The AARP? Yes, the AARP scouting. How do you have energy to play fasted, especially since you're a huge guy? I have more energy playing fasted than I do when I play without fasting. Like, that's the reason why I usually don't eat before I work out, because like I get kind of tired and groggy. Anyway, let's blast off. Let's get it started. Okay. I'm in Houston for DreamCon, playing b-ball on the Creator League. Gaza ceasefire deal imminent. Going to the convention to do a major haul and more. Get in now. Last year when we did this, I just like straight ripped it from the convention. This year I wanted to do a little bit of news coverage as always. Have you had breakfast tacos in Texas? You know what I realized? I was talking to March about this. Neither of us, I mean, he hasn't been to Texas as much as I have, but neither of us have ever had Tex-Mex. Like, we've never had any Mexican food in Texas. And I don't know how Houston Mexican food is, but like, considering that we're from California, I feel like there's no, like, I feel like it's going to be disappointing, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how Mexican food is in Texas, but I do feel like I'm spoiled with the best Mexican food on the fucking planet living in Los Angeles, California. Like, San Diego, LA, like, we have insane Mexican food. So I don't know. Is garbage and an insult to la cultura? La raza, an insult to la raza. But yeah, go to Hugo's. Okay. This is one of the only good things about, that's a penalty. LA does not have better food than Mexico does. Okay. I do like fatty, like I don't have an issue with Taco Bell, so I assume Tex-Mex is like very Americanized version of Mexican food, right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't that like a fucking time out the hate? Time out. No time for hate. Okay, time out. No, it's not. Okay, everyone is freaking out. I didn't know I had so many fucking American Mexicans, so many Chicanos in here, bro. What the fuck? Texas closer to Mexico. We get the real shit here. First of all, Texas is closer to Mexico. So is California. The fuck are you talking about? These are both border. Bro, California is so Mexico. Half of California is Mexico. What the fuck do you mean? There's Baja, which is basically, is it America? Is it Mexico? Nobody knows. Okay, what do you mean? Texas and California are both border states, and therefore, yes, both of the states are as Mexican as possible. I will say this though, and you cannot deny this, from a political perspective, California Mexicans and California Hispanics are they're way closer to their fucking Latino roots than Texas Mexicans are, especially considering like Texas Mexicans are border crossed me Mexicans. California Mexicans, for the most part, have migrated into the state after. So that's why half the time when people are like, why are the Latino voters like so overwhelmingly voting for Donald Trump? Like, where the fuck do you think they are? They're here, bro. They're here. Big ass fucking pickup truck. Get them all out. Bumper sticker. Guy that comes out of it normally would be profiled by ICE like that. But also half of the ICE agents are also Mexican. So they're just, it's like that out here. Straight up. I will defend La Raza in California over Texas from what I've seen, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You fucked up for making Mexicans fight each other? Bro, what do you mean? That's like an average Tuesday. What the fuck? That's a regular ass occurrence. Okay? Give me a break. Okay, stop the hate. I feel like Texas Mexicans are a different breed. Like, they're just Texans, Tex-Mex is better than LA Mexican food. It says tackled A. Papacitos fajitas are peak. Okay. Time out the hate. Time out the hate. Stop the hate. Say no. Time out on hate. Time out on hate. All right. In any case, that's it. We blasted off. I'm here. I'm live. I'm alive. Obviously, we're going to do a little bit of news real quick. But then after that, we're quickly going to switch gears, go IRL, go to the DreamCon, go to the convention. Hopefully we got some security. I think we had security last year. Hopefully we'll have security this year as well. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Everything is freestyle. Everything is freestyle. We're freestyling.